Hello and welcome back to Yog Thermal Guru. In today's video, we are diving deep into one of the most popular and widely used temperature sensors in the industry, the J-Type Thermocouple. We'll cover how it works, its construction, temperature range, advantages and disadvantages, real-world applications, and some practical tips for using it effectively. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of why industries rely on the J-Type Thermocouple. So, let's get started. Basics of Thermocouple and J-Type introduction. Before we understand J-Type specifically, let's quickly recall what a thermocouple is. A thermocouple is a temperature measuring device made from two different metals joined at one end. When this junction is heated or cooled, it generates a small voltage due to the Seebeck effect, and that voltage can be converted into temperature. Now, the J-Type thermocouple is made from iron, Fe, the positive leg; constantan, copper nickel alloy, the negative leg. This combination gives the J-Type its unique performance characteristics. It is one of the oldest and most widely used thermocouple types, especially in industries that work in medium temperature ranges. Construction and working principle. So how does it actually work? Imagine you join iron and constantan at one end. This is called the hot junction. The other ends, connected to your measuring device, form the cold junction. When there is a temperature difference between these two junctions, a small voltage, called EMF, is produced. This voltage is proportional to the temperature difference and is then interpreted by the instrument as a temperature reading. The J-Type produces about 55 microvolts per degree Celsius, which is higher compared to some other thermocouples. This means it provides a strong signal that is easier to measure accurately without expensive equipment. Temperature range and accuracy. Now, let's look at its operating range. The J-Type thermocouple can measure from -40 degrees Celsius up to 750 degrees Celsius. That makes it great for many industrial and laboratory applications. In terms of accuracy, standard limits of error are around ±2.2 degrees C or ±0.75% of reading, whichever is greater. Special grade J-Type thermocouples can achieve even better accuracy. So, if your process needs medium range, reliable, and cost-effective temperature measurement, J-Type is often the first choice. Advantages. Why do industries love using J-Type thermocouples? Let's break it down. Low cost. It's one of the most affordable thermocouple types. Strong signal output. Its higher sensitivity makes it easier to measure temperature accurately without complex electronics. Fast response time. It reacts quickly to temperature changes, making it useful for dynamic processes. Durable in certain environments, performs well in vacuum, inert, or reducing atmospheres. Widely available, easy to source, repair, and replace because it's been used in industries for decades. These features make the J-Type a solid choice for many manufacturing and processing industries. Limitations. Of course, the J-Type isn't perfect, and there are some important limitations you need to know. Oxidation problem. The iron leg can oxidize quickly at higher temperatures, which shortens its lifespan. Not for high heat above 750 degrees Celsius. Iron deteriorates and readings become unstable. Limited in damp or oxidizing atmospheres. Without protective sheaths, the sensor can corrode and fail. Shorter lifespan compared to K-type. In harsh conditions, type K or N may perform better. So, if you are working in extremely high temperature or highly oxidizing environments, the J-Type might not be your best option. Applications. Now, where do we actually see J-type thermocouples being used? Plastic industry used in injection molding machines, extrusion, and other plastic processing equipment. Food industry perfect for ovens, fryers, and heat treatment processes. Packaging machines to control heating elements and sealing bars. Industrial heating systems, boilers, furnaces, and kilns operating within its range. General purpose use, anywhere cost-effective and quick response temperature measurement is needed. Because of its balance of cost, sensitivity, and durability, it remains one of the most popular choices worldwide. Practical tips and maintenance. Here are some quick tips if you are using J-type thermocouples. Always use a protective sheath if operating in oxidizing or damp environments. This will extend the sensor's life. Avoid exceeding the recommended temperature limit of 750 degrees Celsius. Perform regular calibration to maintain accuracy. Store them properly to prevent corrosion before use. These simple practices can significantly improve the reliability and lifespan of your J-type thermocouples. How J-type thermocouples look in real. Transition type and head type. The J-type thermocouple is a cost-effective, sensitive, and widely used temperature sensor best suited for medium temperature ranges. It has clear strengths like affordability, fast response, and good sensitivity, but it also has weaknesses like susceptibility to oxidation and limited high temperature capability. Overall, if you are looking for a reliable thermocouple for everyday industrial use, the J-type is a fantastic option. In our next video, we'll explore another thermocouple type in detail, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you enjoyed this explanation, don't forget to like, share, and comment down below what thermocouple type you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching Yog Thermal Guru.